Well, rising. What's up? So, today's prayer circle, we're going to continue on with our Yogananda prayer cards or wisdom cards. We got a few more to go through, guys, so we're going to move through them. And I just appreciate those who have showed up for this prayer circle when I have guests in person, and also for those, or when I'm by myself, and also for those who always turn up in the comments, in the emails, in the WhatsApp group, and watching the recordings and listening to the 10-minute voice note in the WhatsApp group. I appreciate you and thank you for always showing up and showing some love and letting me know that the prayer circle, even when I'm by myself, live, or when we have others, it's feeding you some soul nourishment, it's giving you some food, some fruit, and giving you something to think about and strengthening your prayer practice too. So let's pray. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and guardians of the highest love and light, I thank you so much, friends. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for making it so that we could be here doing the prayer circle right now. Thank you for the ease and the blessings of today that have already come, just from us waking up, being able to brush our teeth, drink some water, get ourselves ready, and say hello to the ones that we love. And I'll see you later to them too, as my kids went off to school. Thank you so much for the work that we have, our passion work, and the work that we get paid for. Thank you so much for blessing us, for supporting us. Thank you for providing for us, Yahweh, my friend. And thank you for supporting us. Thank you. Thank you for helping us manifest exactly what it is that we want to see, that we want to be, that we want to explore, and helping us have the wisdom and the understanding and the clarity to recognize how we manifest and how we can improve that manifestation process in such a way so it's smooth for us and everybody involved. And I just give thanks for this wonderful day. I give thanks to the Tribe of Light. Thank you, Tribe of Light, which I call the Tribe of Light, just all the angels, spirit guides, ancestors, our whole spirit team, all from the heavenly realm, working on our behalf to help us out. I thank you, friends. And I ask if you could just please ground us right now, ground us to the earth star, and connect us to the heavens as well, so that we are tethered to the earth and also balanced by connected through our crown as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for just blessing us with prayers and the ability to pray. Thank you that we have the faculties that we do have, the tool, the vessel of this body and this mind to pray. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for guiding us through prayer in the ways that you do, inspiring us through so many vessels that you have all over the world. Thank you. And Baba, I just ask if you could just please cleanse our throat chakras, all of our chakras. Cleanse and clear our root chakra, our sacral chakra, our solar plex chakra, throat chakra, our third eye chakra, our crown chakra, and any other chakras that we have that we don't even know about. Thank you. I ask that you cleanse and clear them now, bring them into balance now, so that we feel well, we feel good, so that we feel enlightened today in gentle and wonderful ways that we can be, whatever is available for us. Thank you. And that's the topic that we're going to be looking at today, the Enlightenment card. And so I just give grace to myself and I give grace to all those around me. And I thank you so much for teaching us about grace, helping us better understand grace, helping us mature in our spiritual capacity, understanding, blessing with grace. Thank you. Thank you for increasing our faith the way that you have, making sure that we have an unwavering, as a faith prayer circle, we have an unwavering, doubt-free faith, and that we are liberated and free because of that in so many wonderful, beautiful ways. And thank you so much for holding our hands, Baba, my friend. Thank you so much, Tribe of Light, for holding our hands along the way. And I ask, please forgive us of our sins, wherever it is that we may have sinned, knowing that the definition of sin only means going against one's self. So wherever we have gone against ourselves, knowingly or unknowingly, I ask again for your forgiveness. Not that we need it because you have already forgiven, but for our clear conscience, so we can always be clear channels, clear vessels to hear your message, to do the work that you wish to be carried out throughout this planet in our day-to-day experiences, so that we can help those around us and also know what to do to take care of ourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Abba. Thank you. Thank you, my love, my friend, my sweet. I cherish you so much. We cherish you so, so much. You're just so wonderful. You're so wonderful to me. You're so wonderful to all of us. You're so generous. You're so kind. And while we're asking forgiveness of our sins, can you please also forgive those who may have sinned against us, that we know about and that we don't even know about, in a way that they know of and they're not even aware of. I thank you for just covering us all around and giving us another chance to try things a little bit better every single day, every single moment. Increasing our faith, increasing our play, our laughter, our fun, our joy, our happiness, our communication skills becoming more eloquent and graceful in the way that we speak, think, and treat other people and ourselves. Thank you for that help and that assistance, so gently bringing our awareness clearly of how to do these things, of doing these things, and redirecting us gently so we can do better whatever it is that we might need. I thank you so much, Creator and Master, for just this beautiful, beautiful, wonderful day. I love the cloudy days. I love the cold, cloudy days. It feels so good and so crisp. And I'm so grateful for the transitions that I'm about to embark on as well myself. And for those of you, any of you who are watching, if you are going through any transitions right now, I'd like to take extra time for extra prayer, special prayer for your transitions. At the moment, I'm transitioning in my living situation and career situation, and there's a lot of uncertainty. Some fear tried to creep up at first, but I've been doing pretty good at consistently reminding me who's boss, what's going on, and I'm only being redirected, protected, and upgraded. And the surroundings around me too are also being upgraded. And my vibe, my vibration has only been expanding, so it's only natural. I'm moving into higher vibrational lifestyle and situations. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful for and so I pray for your transitions, whatever transitions you're going through right now, whether it's within you or you're external or both. I pray that your transitions be smooth. I pray that your transitions be smooth. I pray that they take you on the correct path, that you can see clearly your correct path. I pray, Yahweh, that and angels and Tribe of Light, if you can help my tribe, if you could help the faith prayer warriors to take it easy where we can take it easy, to take a breath where a breath is needed to be taken. To respect themselves, to respect the process, to see the process. Bless them with the perception to appreciate the process rather than just focusing on the destination. May the process and the change and the transition be easeful, be smooth, be a blessing that they could perceive and have so much gratitude for in the moment as it's happening. Many, many blessings to you, friend. Many blessings to you. I thank you so much, Yahweh. I thank you so much for creating a way where maybe some of our transitions, we see no way of how we're going to get out of whatever it is, or how to improve something, or what is best for everybody involved, right? So we ask for those faith prayer warriors who need. Help us to see clearly the way and trust in you unconditionally. Unconditionally. Bring the peace of the Lord, God, the Creator, the Master, the peace of the heavenly realm activated on our minds so that we are peace within and on our hearts. Bring the heavenly ease upon us now. I thank you so much, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Hallelujah, y'all. Hallelujah. That's what I feel. I feel to say that because I'm feeling that exuberance activate even more in me as I'm praying for it now. Hallelujah. I give thanks to the Most High. I give thanks to the Most High Creator, my Master, my joy, my friend, my love, my light, my peace, my ease, my tranquility, my enlightenment, my protector, my defender. She, he, Creator, eyes of all things. She could see everything. She's doing everything. She got eyes in the air around me right now. She got eyes everywhere. In the tree, in the fruit, in the person looking at you. And she sees everything. She sees everything. And she's non-judgmental too. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Creator and Master, for letting us be ourselves and helping us realize where we limit ourselves from being ourselves, where we might hold ourselves back, whether subconsciously or consciously or for fear what other people would think. Thank you. I ask for the liberation to all my faith prayer warriors, to any of us who need that liberation so that we may be free to do as we please, towards the highest good for all, of course, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for maturing us in love. Thank you for maturing us in love, helping us better understand love within, in relationship with you, with all those around us, with all that is around us. Unconditional love. Thank you so much for helping us through that, for choosing us to carry out your prayer work as well. Thank you. Again, thank you for creating a way for our transitions to be smooth, to be peaceful, to even be fun for us and everybody involved, for our transitions to unlock capabilities, blessings that we didn't even know that are possible or available to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I pray for all the children all over the planet too, as they're going to school and maybe even transitioning to a new season of summer break or anything. Surround them all with your white light of protection and their family and their friends, and ask the tribe of light to be with them again. Bring sweet, heavenly angel kisses upon every single child on this planet. Give them all over their cheeks. And those who feel unsafe, bring them to safety, Yahweh. Help them feel safe. Bring them nurturing. Bring them ease. Help them know it's going to be okay. Niharet nohoku shinirabat. Nihamak kukuhinira tidur sunduruk. Elele neohoru nini mama. Nehino kukushinini arelele anapokukine ahane harishata tujutu hinaba. Nihamak kukuhinya lele mahakete sunduruku kinerabat. Niharu kukine abat sunurukina hatiare hatake atashato kukuyakaka. Yana. Onya yana ada kutu sinirikadia. Ni hapo kukuya nere kage kukuya rikinshunu kaya. Yana lukuya. Are kutu ni yako kukuya bat. Ni haku ya ku uya hareno. Aichi kukuya neya. Ni ha uya ni no ne ya kuya. Ya kenni do kuya. Ni haku ya kukanya uya ni halal uya kenni do uya halal. O kana yoko shine ane o kuyen le anyo kyana aya go oya na aya koya ano lus asti karo koya ni yoko tia bare kita ni haka oya koya ni kushot aya ne hama o nyama ane obokchenira akapa o kuyen ane go iki ya unya nya uya shata nya ba ya nada ko nyama kukiana ukia kokuche nyabakch nyokin jania anya achizudur huchinere kuya batishut nakar nokke nishinalele apakokin nushudu yepoku yade snorgu yane ane mama yutudu yane ne about shunire go to shuti kare akate shutoroki abati sutu yepobu yanel nyama kokuya ni niabo hade obo yide nade ni hanari go lele nare ne ku kini babo yichinira ni hako ne anaka ni habako aka ni hasutu tushinera ako kokianera babaya nyani no koyi ni shutu 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 namaste nashi. I give thanks. And so for those of you who are new to this channel, I'm a psychic medium. My name is Raven Jasmine, and I channel, so I channel ancestors, and I channel, some might call it light language even, that I speak sometimes, or speaking in tongues, right? Just my ancestors speaking through me, that divine wisdom that's already activated in ourselves, speaking through me. And you too can connect as well. And so sometimes I feel to pray or to speak through the way of my ancestors, just what wants to come through, making sounds to describe what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, that the English language that I have does not have, that no language on this planet actually has, to be able to communicate the depths of my feeling, my thoughts, and my prayer. The light language is a combination of my ancestors. I am many different races. It's a combination of my ancestors' languages all together, plus ancient sounds that are not even happening today now. And so as I connected with them, connected with this wisdom that's, and tapped into this wisdom that's within my DNA, it's also in yours too. Since I've activated for many years, I channel this, and it allows me to express myself in a way, and express emotion and thought, and give thanks, and so much more, in a way that today's languages cannot. So I'm grateful for that. And I pray all these things. I pray for medicine for whoever's needed. Medicine upon us. Medicine from the plants, from the light, from the love, from the water, from all the elemental beings. Thank you so much to the elemental being. Thank you so much for the maturity that you have brought to us, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, creatively. I thank you so much for helping us, for nourishing us, for strengthening us, for healing us in the ways that you do. Thank you so much, my friends, and the little fairies, or just all the beings that we know of and we don't know of, that are involved in our living here too. I thank you, friends. Thank you. And please forgive us for however we mistreat you, knowingly or unknowingly. Forgive us, for we do not know, as Jesus said, what's really going on at times. And I bless you, tribe. I bless you, faith, prayer, warriors. In Jesus Christ's name, I love to pray, because he's my man, y'all. I love him. But I also acknowledge all faiths all over the planet, because I know that it is true that we are one. Namaste. So let's get into this enlightenment card. It says, when one is illumined, he sees himself as the one spirit throbbing beneath all minds and bodies. Such a person, after liberating his own personality, tries spiritually to liberate all other personalities, knowing that they belong to his own self. He constantly strives to transmute the earth-bound impulses of others into higher aspirations. You are immortal, so do not burden yourself with earthly limitations. Oh, I needed to hear that. Good reminder. Every regret for shattered hopes of success must be transformed into the joy of new achievements. Behind your body wave is the oceanic life of God. Behind your mind is the great divine intelligence. Remember the vastness of your spirit. Become transmuted and awakened in God. I'm reading this slow because I'm like processing it as I'm saying. I'm going to read it again because I'm like, wow, yeah, I love everything that was said here. But I'm going over these Yogananda wisdom cards from the Self-Realization Fellowship. And you might be able to find these on yogananda.org. I think that's what it says on the card. But my friend gifted me these and I just laminated them and I love it. And we've been going over them. We went over the prayer. We went over faith, perseverance, wisdom, cheerfulness, realization, and patience over the last few weeks. So if you look back, you could see video 66, and it's part 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is now part 5. Okay. So we're going to keep going too, because we got just 3 more even after this. Prayer, banish fear of death, and soul evolution. But today we're doing enlightenment. So I'm going to read this again. When one is illumined, he sees himself as the one spirit throbbing beneath all minds and bodies. So let's talk about that. That was just what I was saying, that we are all one, right? And what does that mean that we are all one? Think about that for yourself. How do you feel like we are all one? I've come to realize that as the depth, and I've prayed for understanding and the knowingness, and I pray for this now for myself, for you, for anyone watching, for anyone connected to you, that we could see, and anyone connected to me, that we could all see and know truly the oneness of who we are, and the connection, that oneness to everything around us, everyone, every being, the truth of it, so that we may act on a daily basis accordingly with that knowingness for the highest good, and in the best way, and for the best experience for ourselves within as well, and our health, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, creatively. So I pray for that, and I thank you so much, Tribe of Light, and may it come in a way that is gentle and fun and just so beautiful as well. And a blessing to all else, actually, all around us. And so it is. Okay, so get ready. You're about to become even more illumined. But what I've gathered so far from what I've been made aware of already from within, and through plant medicine and through yoga and just moving my body in asana and meditation, and in my writings, even in reflection, and in so many channelings that I've done with Source, giving me so much information, teaching me so many things, is what I've gathered. I still feel like I haven't gathered the complete realization of it, but there's been a lot that I have received in understanding. And, I feel like it's also because I've blocked myself to knowing. Before, in the past, I've blocked myself to knowing more of it, right? Because maybe fear of really seeing the truth. But as over time, I've became more comfortable with the truth. I became more comfortable with telling myself the truth, with being okay with being wrong and learning something different. And I've become more open. So more truths and wisdom has come to me as I've become more open. So where have you maybe blocked yourself? Or where do you feel even resistance to this prayer, or to the idea of having this clarity and understanding? Maybe because we're even holding a grudge or something towards somebody else, like, how can I be one with that person? How could, that kind of thing. Maybe pray for wherever there's blockage, and I ask Yahweh, wherever, if there's blockage for me, for any of our prayer warriors, that would try to get in the way of the sweet fruit of the enlightenment that is promised to us, that is available for us. May it be cleared in a gentle way, a wonderful way, a fun way, a loving way, as best as possible. and in a way that doesn't harm anyone else or ourselves, so that we may cater to you even more, even better, and enjoy even more, even better, and play even more, even better, and just thrive and be blessed and bless others. And so what I've gathered so far is that this oneness, like I could see, what actually made me kind of realize, not kind of like way more understand this oneness, and actually what deepened my prayer significantly was the documentary, The Secret Life of Water. You guys should watch it if you, I think it's on even YouTube. But it's on Gaia, I believe, as well, Gaia.com. That it's like almost like a spirituality Netflix platform. Anyway, so The Secret Life of Water. Watch that and your mind will change about water, about understanding a little bit more who you are, about what's around us. The gist of what it's saying and what it teaches us, and there's so much more to what I'm about to say, but water is in everything. It's just really about how much, like even in our desk, right? There's water even in our desk, and there's things that appear to be solid. And it's just a smaller amount than it is like in our body, so to speak, right? Just a way smaller amount. But water is in our body. We're like 70 something more percent water, right? Water's in the tree. Water is literally in the air right now. Literally, water is in the air right now. I've done a meditation. I've practiced this for years and gotten better and better at it. Just asking the water in the air to hydrate me through my skin. And guess what, guys? It works. I could show you how to do that. Just hit me up at FaithPrayerCircles@gmail.com and ask, and I'll be happy to guide us through meditations like that. But yeah, it's really powerful. It's really interesting. And, but water's in all things. And then you'll see further in it. It talks about the intelligence of water, which is even more amazing. The intelligence of water, because water can literally, it's like it has personality. It has emotion, which is, and it expresses its emotion, which is so interesting, through its structure, through its quality. It's so interesting, and I would say even through its sound, right? Because it's like the ocean does some crashing and says one thing, then you got the stream saying another thing, you got the river saying another thing, they all make different sounds, you got the rain saying another thing. So I feel like it even expresses itself through sound. But water is so amazing. And so it made me realize, oh, you can communicate to water, because in the documentary you'll see that, and you'll see how their experiments and all this stuff, how water responds. They put things under a microscope and play music to it and all this stuff. So how we treat the water, it literally will respond to that, and it will treat us that way back, or it will be stagnant or clear or high vibrational. And it made me realize, it clicked when I was watching, like, oh, I'm mostly made up of water. So it makes sense why I would need to speak good affirmations to myself, because the water is listening. And I can make myself shine and radiate by speaking wonderful things to the water in me and holding that intention of speaking to the water within me, and I'm radiating. That was my first bit of like enlightenment, understanding that I'm connected to everything. It's like there's water in everything. Water's in the tree, water. And I realize it's like almost like we're a big ocean and we're little droplets in the same ocean. It's almost like as if we kind of do this to ourselves, though, where even though we're connected, it's like as if somebody would take little, let's say, containers, right? Little tube containers, and grab little pieces of ocean. And what if the whole ocean was filled that way? And it was just a bunch of tube containers, almost like a ball pit that you jump into, right? But every little ball is filled with the ocean water, and we put them all together. Well, we're still connected. It came from the same body of water. We just separated ourselves. Those little balls of water just were separated from each other. Still a part of, they're still one, the same one thing. So whether you remove the casing and the separators or not, it still connects. And it's just if you remove that casing, it would just be even more in tune, in touch, and in love, and thrive better, because of course connection makes it better. Was if you hold the water just in its own little space for a long time, it'll get soggy, it'll get old, it'll get muddy, or soggy. Water will get soggy, that's funny. It will get moldy, it will get smelly, it would, if it doesn't have any movement, doesn't have any connection to other light or anything like that, it would get not very good. But then you open that casing, you remove that casing, and look, and it gets to be, you get what I'm saying? So anyways, this really empowered me, and this was many years ago, and it made me realize, and it deepened my prayer, because it helped me when I was on my journey of discovering how to pray. It helped me really realize, like, oh, I pray to the water in me, and also in the air, and also at the tree, and also at and also the water that I drink. Pray to the water. So there's moments where I'll pray to the water if I have the extra time. I'll take time. And when I get my jug of water, and it made me understand deeper why some cultures really honor their water. They'll get their water for their home, like I do this now, right? I get my water and I'll put flowers around it from my water jug, my water spout. I'll put flowers around it. I'll thank the water. I'll bless the water. I'll put maybe affirmations near it. I'll speak kind words. Right now I have my Mother's Day roses all around it and a plant around it. I put music near it, and I just do what I can to make it have a great experience in my care, and show it that I'm grateful for its nourishment for me and my family. And I treat it as a gift that I brought to the home that I'm staying in now, and as a blessing for all those that are around. And I give bottles of water as a gift as well, with my prayer in it. And this is holy water, okay? You can make holy water yourself. You don't have to be a priest and none of that, okay? A pope, none of that. You just have to have your love in your heart, and holding that intention in your prayer, and speak to the water with great intention and focus. Love most of all. Spirit's telling me to say that again. Love most of all. And tell it what you want to do. You can program the water, guys. We could program the water, and it will do what you're asking it to do. So then I program the water, and I touch and I bless whoever I want with it. I bless myself, I'll bless my family. But especially you want to do that with moving, running water, like ocean water or stream water, river water, because that water is so high vibrational, because it's constantly moving and gathering the memory of the nature around it and the information from the nature. And there's so much more into that anyways. But yeah, I take people on hikes. I take groups, usually with kids, and if parents want to come, great. My kids' friends and my kids, I take groups of people on hikes every month or every other month or so, and just easy, simple hikes, and teach them what I've learned being in the forest. I spend at least 2, 3, 4 hours or more every week in the forest. Just my date. It's my date with God, with Pachamama, with Gaia, with the Mother Earth, with the living beings, for prayer, for connection, for rejuvenation, because she rejuvenates me. She heals me from whatever I was doing in the city during the week, and the cost and the toll it takes for being in cities. There's so much convenience and fun, sure, but the cost is some of our health, the quality of our health anyways, because of Wi-Fi and smog and not so good communities with negative thoughts, vibration in the air, or certain things like this, right? So anyways, I retreat to the forest, to the nature spaces for hours, to be able to rejuvenate, to heal, to master myself even more. And I learned so much from the plants, the animals, the birds, the bees, the bugs, the water, the trees, the stones, and the dirt, and so much, because I sit and listen, and I practice listening. This is, I hike mostly barefoot as well, and so that's connecting. Only in certain places you could do this. It's safe to do, but yeah, it's just my relationship. We keep that relationship, but the water speaks to you if you listen, and it speaks within you too if you listen. And there's so much we can do. So, I mean, when they look for life on other planets, the first thing they look for is water, because it literally is the sign of life, the signal of life. It is the foundation of life. So it clicked to me when I had this realization. I was like, okay, that's the first realization. And then I realized, oh, God is water. God is water. God is water. That's what it felt like to me. And I started just kind of realizing and getting this from within confirmation of that. Like, wow. So I started speaking to the water like, that's God there I'm talking to. And then there's another layer to it of my spirit, my soul, my essence that is a non-physical energy that is the source as well. That's also in all else, that has no physical form, but can be held in physical structure, mass, like water, like stone, like brick, like tree, like leaf, like bug, bird, bee, you, me, right? So, anyways, the topic is enlightenment and all these things. I pray that you're just like click, click, click online, clicking like what, just coming to enlightenment right now. And I'm going to read a little bit more. Let's see. So, such a person, after liberating his own personality, let's stop there. So, after liberating his own personality, now that's a part I feel like maybe I haven't mastered yet. I feel like they're talking about a little bit of ego, right? And I mean, living in America, that one is not the easiest to. This country pretty much thrives on that aspect of ourselves. But I have humbled a lot more than I used to. I'm a lot more humble than I used to be, especially because I was an athlete and raised and praised for my physical capability. And so that was a blockage or a chain that really held me down so much mentally in a certain way and gave me false ideas of who I thought I was. And so I've liberated myself so much from that. And there's still a little bit more work to do. And I think it's because I live in America. But I'm working on it and it's happening well. How about you? So, liberating his own personality tries spiritually to liberate all other personalities. So I feel like we all do this in a sense in certain baby step levels, right? Like I've liberated my personality so much to a certain point where what I've learned so far and liberated from so far, that's why I have this prayer circle, because I want to give you what I have liberated myself from already so you can be liberated too. So you can have a deeper relationship too. So in a sense, what I've already liberated um, from my personality, I'm free, you know. There's not much that binds me anymore. Of course, I still have more life to explore, but my prayer is that you too get to enjoy liberation where you need. It says, knowing that they belong to his own self. So, such a person, after liberating his own personality, tries spiritually to liberate all other personalities, knowing that they belong to his own self. And he's saying that knowing that I want to help you because I know you are me, because you are part of the ocean too. You're water, I'm water, we are one. I want to help you because in helping you, you help me and I help you, and we get to be liberated and have fun. When you're in pain, we naturally feel some kind of guilt, shame, fear, sorrow, compassion, naturally, whether on a small or large scale. Maybe if you're here, you're most likely an empath, is what they call, right? Someone who could just feel heavily somebody else's emotions and the energy around. And that's a good skill. It can be, if not knowing how to have boundaries and manage that properly, then it can be overwhelming. But once you figure that out, it's a great superpower for you to understand how you could be of service and give grace. Give grace. It really is, and that's what I've come to so far, and I love that. I would treat you as my brother and sister, as my family, right? Because I know that we are one, we are the same. And this is something I've been grappling with lately and thinking like, okay, I remember that we are one, but at the same time, there's some people I just don't like. There's some people I just don't like, and that's because they just be doing things. It's just like, why? And so I've done work on, I know you could relate, right? Like, but I feel like I've done work, and you've probably done work on having more patience, more compassion, more tolerance, things like that. But then there's just some people who are just blatantly disrespectful, rude, and just no appreciation for life whatsoever. I've yet to know and learn how to reconcile with that, with those who are my brothers and sisters who are that way. It's a phenomenon that I don't understand, but I give grace. That's what has come to me so far in this year of my enlightenment and liberation and spiritual maturity. This year, I've been getting understanding, activation, and realization about grace and what grace is. And I feel like that's made for all of us, not just those that we judge to be negative. He constantly strives to transmute the earthbound impulses of others into higher aspirations. This is talking about, it says earthbound impulses. So those creature comforts and the sins and all the things that we do, right? One who's enlightened, they're saying, I'm not claiming enlightened, though I feel liberated in so many ways. And I feel this is naturally just happening anyways, the enlightenment. But it seems that one would do their best to help those around them achieve better and their best that they can. It says, you are immortal, so do not burden yourself with earthly limitations. This has been a realization that has just, boom, activated in me as I'm going through transitions with moving and career change right now. And this has really been an activation or a realization lately that has really made me more fearless, especially as my mom, for those of you who don't know, my mom has a brain tumor, and it's in the last 3-4 months, it's taken her eyes. So she's been blind, and it's been so humbling to watch her go through this experience. She's been humbled a lot. Life is just humbling her right now in so many ways, but also teaching her faith, teaching her to call upon beyond her faculties, beyond her tools that she used to cling on to that were not the best for her. And so watching how, and she has a brain surgery scheduled next month. She doesn't want to do it. She's been trying her best in this last year to do everything she can holistically, as she's lived a life that's been the opposite of that. And so I'm so proud of her because she's spent a year really changing her diet, really educating herself, like cramming information on how to live holistically in all the ways that it means. And she's tried all kinds of things, plant medicine, the entheogen kind and the kitchen food kind, and detoxes and ozone therapy and chiropractic, activator method chiropractic work she started, and working with, she's slowly introducing yoga right now. I'm helping her with that. She's began meditation. She's discovered Dr. Joe Dispenza and Louise Hay and others like this, and energy work. And she's a psychic medium channel as well. So she this deepen her connection in that way. Her faith is being even more increased. I've guided her through. She's been deepening her prayer practice as well, and re-enlivening her relationship with Jesus, as she didn't have a very strong Christian background um, in the way that life has just been to her. So my mom is really going through it, but she's in the dungeon of transformation right now, the cave of transformation, and it's hard. It's really hard, and it's hard watching her right now too. And also, it's taught me a little bit more patience and grace for sure, because it showed me, wow, I have different resentments or angers that I didn't even know were still there. When I thought I healed things with my mom, it's showing me a lot more humility and patience, and helping me be that a lot more. So it's been interesting, guys. It's been interesting. I have a background as a caregiver for elderly, and I've been doing that for a while. And then, so now I've been called to help her in a certain way. So I'm glad for that background. So I didn't have the skills to be able to help her. And then I've recently just hired a caregiver. So going to have some assistance and help as well. But I say this to say it because for those of us who have people in a close proximity to us who are a reminder every day that that we are immortal, and that time is on no one's side. Time does not care who you are, let me tell you. And I think I want to say in the Hindu culture, they call this Kali, this goddess Kali, who is the goddess of time, and it's almost like a destroyer too. She just, like, anything that needs to be shut down, time naturally will shut it down anyways, because time will just keep moving. Even if we're correct, even if we're doing something right, time will keep moving, and that will be old news soon too. So it's just really interesting. But so I've been more brave, and when we realize how immortal we are, that it really does give you more courage to take more chances, to take a lot more chances, to be courageous. And so I've been taking chances. Well, for those who know me, know I take chances often. I've been doing it for years, but just become more and more and more liberated. The more and more I've become liberated, the more chances I am unafraid to take. And so going for my dreams and trying new things and mastering myself and the world I'm creating is really a wonderful and fun process, though it does come with a cost. I'll tell you that. Definitely comes with a cost, and that comes with the cost of running into people who don't have that realization of how immortal that we are, or how I'm sorry, I said that phrase wrong. Not mortal, not immortal. Immortal means, guys, forgive me, immortal means living forever. There's another part to that I'm going to add. With the word I was thinking about was mortal, right? How we have a short time. Okay, so there's that part of this. That's not what this sentence was saying. So forgive me, rewind, let me say this again. But let's finish on that topic, though, of being mortal. There's that part to it where I do, there are gifts in knowing that information, how mortal we actually are, meaning that these bodies, these casings, these vessels only have they only have a time limit. They have a time limit. Though what this is saying, the spirit of us within, that energy that doesn't need anything, is immortal, lives forever. So once this expires, once this thing expires, this body, this friend, I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful for my friend, my body, my mind. I'm very grateful for you for carrying me around in this planet. But once she expires, my spirit's off to the next vessel, or maybe not. I don't know. Eternal life. But as far as the mortality, when you realize that we are mortal, we really need to take chances, and those chances do come with, like I said, with consequences, because we might run into other people who don't realize that we are mortal, and they live life in a way expecting that they'll have another day, or taking for granted that they have the time that they have. And I've been one of those people, right? Until I did realize and wake up a little bit more. And I'm sure I'm still not all the way awake to that understanding, but a lot more than I was before. And so, running into people like that, you tend to do things differently, right? Because we live on a way that is taking more chances, and they live in a little bit more fear. So, we could butt heads, or they might think you're weird, or I don't know, or something like that. But it says you are immortal, so do not burden yourself with earthly limitations. That's what I love too, because it's telling us, remember, don't get caught up in the illusions and those quick grabs of satisfaction and all that stuff that promises, mm, enlightenment, or promises all this liberation and fun and all this stuff that's a temporary thing. Don't strive for things that only last temporarily. Strive for things that will last in your heart, in your spirit, forever. Forever. Because you can't take this body with you. So how are you going to take that money with you? How are you going to take that thing you bought with you? Like, there's no point in hoarding. What's the point of that? Makes no sense, right? But experiences, the memories, even some of the memories we get wiped away, right? But the the fruit of those memories, the love, the nourishment, the joy, the happiness, the fun goes with us. And we can even have more proof of that with our psychic mediums. I'm a psychic medium, so you can contact me to connect with others. But also my favorites like Tyler Henry and what is the New Jersey lady too? I forget her name, but with the big hair. Anyways, she's amazing, and there's so many others, right, who connect and confirm with the ones that they're passing that, and it's consistent across the board. Who are in this kind of work, that those on the other side confirm that they have memories, and they thrive over there by us being in love, by they live through us by us feeling the emotions that can carry over, mostly love. So that's really all that's important. Everything else is just temporary fun along the way. Every regret for shattered hopes of success must be transformed into the joy of new achievement. So it's just saying here, don't hold on to your failures. Don't make yourself miserable. Give yourself grace because you failed. You're going to have to grieve that, let it go as quickly as possible so that you can alchemize it into something new, something better, something wonderful, more soul nourishing, maybe. Behind your body wave is the oceanic life of God. Behind your mind is the great divine intelligence. Remember, the vastness of your spirit becomes transmuted and awakened in God. So this is just reminding us that God is so intelligent and divine and so expansive, and behind our stacking of accumulated thoughts that come from others, or we're activating ourselves, or ideas or things we even physically put ourselves, behind all that is that intelligence, that it's Yahweh that has access to all, say it again, all things, all information, all vision, all things, period. And so I just want to end in prayer and give thanks to the Creator for this enlightenment, for helping us become even more enlightened, liberated, and enjoy every day, living with this information in great faith. I thank you so much, and I pray that you please surround us with your heavenly white light of protection. Surround this prayer circle. Surround us all with your heavenly white light of protection, Yahweh. guardians and warring angels, I ask that you come and ask for your divine intervention where it's needed, just keeping us safe the way you do mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, creatively, financially, and any other way that you do. Thank you for redirecting us where we need to so that we may feel the most liberation that we can and enjoy and help others heal. Thank you so much. Ni hara ni ko kina mani ni na shinuru ko ni mama ke ni ba shinuru ki nya papa ke ta ne aka ta shitushu. Listen with your heart. If you're new to light language, listen with your heart, not with your mind, trying to make sense of the sounds. How does the sounds make you feel? And then maybe listen so closely that you can even hear spirit speak to you and tell you what it means. Nice. Namahate shinuru mihade namadit. Boko niamane hene ambako kuhini niade to sutushu. Bihade koko yene mama. Nehate nurukushitiaba. If you feel judgment or fear when you're listening, check that. Notice what's going on there. Why are you afraid? Why are you judging? And maybe pray and ask for liberation from that and opening. If there is something here in what I'm saying, maybe you could pray this. If there's something in the words that are being spoken through this light language that will help me, that expand my heart and my mind, and be even more joyful and happy within and around me, may I hear it clearly and be able to listen. And so it is, should you wish to receive that blessing. Water, please. Thank you. Oh, yes. The elixir of life. Niaka tusu no koyan baba chinia kokia manini abate setru kokinia de wakala la kotu se kiara batini abashu to tia batishu ne kiara pitu. I feel like I'm singing now. Chinia aba kotinia baretus or rapping light language. Haring aki korea mahati o kokia na barisi tu kuyi batis nera kanea bo ela krukisinia akrosnia ma akachin o kohiana akio ela ru niamaha nikaushunu iaba ena hokole na bati hokoni ada seta kokoi na ma al no okena a une iara tu era sikogreati aka na ekoko ela ku ama aka era ne uge da sto ukini amarete ni ana uka akunele kurinyate tushutunima akadi tupushine la kadi ano koinaya ashe. That's what the kids be doing today. Yes, yes. It's so funny. I love it. Whoever came up with this, thank you. It's funny. It's fun. I love you so much, and I wish for you a wonderful, blessed day with the ones that you love. I pray for you every single day. Every single day. Never fails, let me tell you. And I just thank you for the many blessings, Yahweh, that are coming to us today and that have already come to us. Thank you. You're so generous. You're so kind. And I feel to pray. Thank you for providing for us financially for those that are going through transition. I need prayer for financial assistance. I thank you for bringing financial stability where financial stability is needed for the faith prayer warriors. Receive that. Hey, receive that. Many blessings, many blessings. Thank you for redirecting the faith prayer warriors where they're needing to be so that they may receive their financial prosperity in ways that are so soul nourishing and fun to them, and that are also a good situation for everybody involved around them. Mea hana o no ni amane sinara ko lele mama ki ko sunuru ki pe po sunuru ki ya baba chinaro ko ya ne mai ne hare ni baba kada to so to so to so to so to so to so to. Many blessings to us, many blessings to us, many blessings to us, many blessings Mwah. I love you. Remember to trust. Spirit just told me to say, remember to trust. Peace be with you. Namaste.